Yo guys, what's up? It's TBOT here. Today we're going to be doing a video on the top 5 worst things that I absolutely hate in Clash Royale. So we're going to be doing a continuation of our top 5 series that we've been doing for Clash of Clans. We've been doing it for Clash Royale. We're going to be doing the exact same one we've done with Clash of Clans, just the Clash Royale version of it. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Now the very first thing that I absolutely hate in this game is whenever I get disconnected and I just lag out. So every time this happens, I just end up losing the raid. We're actually going to be doing an example of this right here. So I'm actually connected to my phone right now, so I do have cellular service and Wi-Fi. I'm gonna go ahead and not go into do not disturb. I'm gonna go into the airplane mode, and once I go to the airplane mode, it's gonna go ahead and have this signal on my screen right here with an exclamation point on it. And every time this happens, it's just so incredibly annoying, and I just basically can't attack, and the guy is gonna win the raid, and I just can't do anything about it until I connect to Wi-Fi. So I'm actually gonna connect to my Wi-Fi right now, so you can see that it absolutely like speeds up everything. This guy has sent in the Royal Giant. He's already gotten the 3 crown in a matter of seconds just because I got disconnected, and it gets super annoying. I lost 30 trophies. So that's pretty much the first thing that that gets on my nerves. You can drop you from arenas, and if you just go into a place where you might not think about that has Wi-Fi, or if you're on your iPod, you don't have cellular service and you disconnect, it just gets super annoying. So that was the very first thing that gets on my nerves. Now the second thing that I absolutely hate about Clash Royale is that people can just spam emojis when you're attacking somebody, and you can't do anything about it. It just gets so annoying, besides the fact that there's a taunt limit, and thank God there's a taunt limit for Supercell actually implementing that into the game. But what I'm talking about is when you're attacking somebody and they absolutely just go ahead and spam the smiley face, it just gets super annoying. And you can say that I'm a hypocrite right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stop doing that because it can get annoying. Now these emojis can just get in your head and start thinking you're gonna lose the game, and if you guys start losing battles, like if any of you guys have experienced this where you guys lose battles, you see somebody like tapping in an emoji like the smiley face or good game, and you just get really mad, and you end up losing the raid, and then you keep on attacking because you're so mad, and then you start losing once again. That's what happens. It starts like a chain reaction of losing. So whoever does this is just really annoying. The only reason why people should do this is because they genuinely think that they're going to win the game, or say good game at the end of the raid, just because it was a good game. So that shouldn't happen in the beginning of raids or anything like that. And this guy's absolutely destroying me with his Royal Giant, you can see right now. So that was the second thing in the game that I absolutely hate. Now let's go ahead and get into the third thing that I hate. So this one is when people just spam in spawners. Now spawners can get so incredibly annoying. They send in 50 buildings that are just the Goblin Hut. They send in the Barbarian Hut. They send in every single spawner they can, and it just gets on your nerves so much. So these spawners can be so incredibly annoying. Don't feed into their sense of accomplishment by sending in all of those Goblin Huts. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep using the same attack even though you might end up losing. You know, don't send any emojis, because ultimately the person is looking for attention and just to be a dick. Now getting onto the fourth thing that I absolutely hate in the game is when people send in their expos and they just put it by the top of the base where the expo can actually target the towers. So some people still do this. It's kind of rare to see in the higher level leagues, but it happened to me all the time when I was a lower level in the game, or in the lower level arena. This would happen just so constantly that Supercell had to decrease the range of the expo and also do a few other things to the game to actually make the expo not as powerful as it once was. So the example of this is just like setting in a cannon right here. You can see the range it has. The range is fairly minimal, but with the expo it has the range that can actually target one of the towers and take it down by itself in one life. So that was incredible, and people used it all the time, and it would just be one of those cards where you saw it and you would just sigh. Now the fifth thing that I absolutely despise in the game, and just personally despise, is that when you're on the edge of going to an arena, for example going to Arena 8, and you go for that last battle. Let's say you're like 1 trophy away from getting to Arena 8, and then you lose absolutely 36 trophies on that raid, and then you go back and keep on losing raids. So that gets on my nerves every single time, and I'm sure it did for you guys in Clash of Clans, and I'm sure it did in Clash Royale and different arenas in there. So often what I do when I'm on the edge of actually going to another arena is I stop playing the game. So that's one of the tips I use, to stop playing the game. You might get your thoughts back together in a few hours, or maybe the next day. It's not like your trophies are going to go down unless there's, you know, something like the season is over. But just wait until the next next day and then start attacking once again. Now, what that's going to allow you to do is have your just emotions recollect and just have everything go back to normal. And you don't have to worry about whether you're going to go into the next arena or not, or whether something bad is going to happen. You just have a completely new sense of mind, and everything is back to normal. So let me know down in the comments section if you guys actually agree with any of the things that I absolutely hate in the game, and let me know if you guys have any ideas for a top 5 series also down in the comments section. Anyways, if you guys want free gems, click the first link down in the description, or if you guys want free gems, click the first link on the right side of the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.